dramatic.
Making his way to the ring, weighing 360 pounds, Tensai.
Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 10 of the Beating the Roster series, and in today's episode we have Lord Tensai, or I guess just now Tensai since he's been demoted for whatever reason. I guess Lord was just too high of a term for him, especially since he's just Albert, I guess. So I don't know where Tensai came from, but yeah, actually I want to know what Tensai means. I'm going to go on Google Translate right now. Translate. Let's have a look to see what Tensai actually means, because I'm sure it will be something interesting, but probably knowing my luck it won't be. So let's have a look here. What does it mean? It means, when I find it, what is that? I don't know what that means. Tensai means Tensai, apparently. That can't be right. It means reprint? Reprint? I don't feel like that's right, but apparently Tensai means reprint. Probably wrong, but I don't know, reprint. I guess in a way that could be right, since he is redoing his whole gimmick, I guess. Since now he's not A-Train or Albert, he's now Tensai, but whatever. I don't know if that's true or not, probably not, but yeah. This was my first match with Tensai, however, and, well, online at least anyway. And I've got to admit, I thought he was pretty good online. I was getting dominated the full, like, first half of the match, and I was surprised I actually picked up the win on this one, because this guy was dominating me for quite a while, and when I get my first signature, which is soonish, I think. I don't know, I haven't been paying attention to the match because I was on Google Translate and everything. But once I get my first signature, I was actually quite surprised I managed to get it, since he, like, during the match I thought he was actually doing a lot of damage to me, but apparently I was doing pretty good against him, so I'm not going to complain about that. That's always great when you do better than you thought you had. And actually I think it's around about now that I get my first signature in this match, which is good, because, you know, it's always fun winning online, and especially in play matches. I mean, if you had an individual record, which I don't think you do, but if you have an individual record for your player matches and your ranked matches, I think that my player record would be extremely good, to be honest. I think it would probably be around maybe 40 to 5, maybe, or 40 to 10 at the most. I don't know. I think it'll be really high up there, because I'm surprisingly good at player matches, because people don't spam as often, which I've mentioned before in the past videos and so on and so forth. I'm pretty sure people are probably fed up with me talking about people who spam runner moves, but anyway, that's what normally happens in ranked matches, and, you know, in player matches it's like a completely different game half of the time, because people actually have matches to enjoy, where it's actually even matches and people doing spam, and it's just an actual normal match. I mean, when you're watching wrestling on TV, it is completely different to on the game, I guess. And personally, I like to play out the whole match type deal, where it's like a performance. It's not all one-sided. It's not all, I don't know, just one person doing the same thing over and over again. It is like a performance where you go to the ring, you go on, put out a good show, and everyone leaves happy at the end of the day. Apart from the loser, obviously. But, yeah, I like to have those back and forth matches. I don't like to have those matches as often where you simply dominate the whole match doing the same 2-3 moves over and over again. And, you know, that's what's getting me with Cena recently. I know he's got his 5 moves of doom, and he constantly mentions it now, which is taking the fun away from the fact that he has the 5 moves of doom, I guess, since he keeps mentioning it now. It sort of shows that he knows he's got the 5 moves and he doesn't even care anyway. And that's annoying. Cena, stop that. We like to see you have the 5 moves of doom. Don't ruin that for everyone. Because that is happening right now. And, oh god, didn't mean to do that. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm still a fan of Cena, obviously. I don't see why people hate Cena. Because he is one of the best people on the mic in the entire business, and I don't care what people say. He is honestly one of the best people on the mic. He's funny on the mic, he knows how to talk on the mic, he rarely messes up, and you know, he does entertain people whilst on the mic. And I've said this before, but I prefer Cena over The Rock. I don't like The Rock. I don't like why he comes back. I don't like the whole fact that the majority of fans who, well, the majority of The Rock's fans are just The Rock's fans because he was back in the Attitude Era days and so on. I don't like how that's one of the major factors why people are his fans. I mean, yes, he's worldwide star now and everything, but you know, it's like, so what? He's not a wrestler anymore, really, though, is he? He's a movie star, he's not a wrestler. And he constantly says that he's coming back and he's here to stay and stuff like that. Last time he said he's here to stay, he's been gone since, and that was when? WrestleMania against Cena, I think. I think that was the last time he was on TV. I might be wrong there, but he might have turned up for another pay-per-view and then left again for a couple of months. But it's annoying, and I don't like it. And yeah, I'll probably make a separate video about my rant about Cena and The Rock. But yeah, this finished off the match here. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to leave a comment in the comment section on who you would like me to be next episode. Everyone who I haven't been is in the description of this video, along with a link to the playlist where I have everyone I have been so far. And yeah, I think that's it. So other than that, I will see you next time.